So we're going to do a video today on headlock defenses. We're gonna try to show as many of the variations as possible. So you can, if you're a junior student, you can do the first, probably even the second variation. Any of the upper belts, even you know, this is good for adults, kids. I mean, the headlock is one of the most common types of attacks in self-defense, especially when you tangle up with somebody. You get close into a clinch. One of the most common things somebody is going to do is wrap your head. Okay, so and quite often they'll bring you to the ground, or you'll fall on the ground, and you may end up on the bottom. So if you're stuck on the bottom, we're going to go over some variations here that'll help get you out of the position. Okay, so the first variation. We teach this even to the juniors 1 classes, even sometimes like our little chance group. So I'm gonna have you put me in the headlock on the top here, okay? And so the very first thing I wanna do, you'll notice that she's off to the side of my body like this, okay? If she were up on her knees, then this is a different situation. There's a space for me to just put her into the guard, okay? So I can put her in the guard like this. So the situation here is where that space is closed off, and she's sitting on the side like this, okay? So she's got a pretty good base here, and a very, very troubling position here for me, getting my head stuck. I don't want to get my head stuck like this, okay? Now, the first thing I want to do is get to my side. And when anytime somebody wraps your neck, always turn your chin towards them, okay? So that's true for the guillotine or the headlock, front headlock. Always turn your chin towards your opponent. If you turn the other way, it's going to turn into a choke, okay? So that's deadly. So what we want to do is stay on her side, and I want to keep this elbow on the floor. I don't want her to be able to pick this elbow up. If she's able to pick this elbow up and slide and take, this is a much more difficult situation to deal with. So I want to stay here. I want to bury this elbow on the floor. The backside arm is going to reach across. So I'm driving almost like an upa. I'm driving through the floor, through my hip, into her shoulder. I'm reaching for the camera right now, okay? I want to reach this way. She's going to feel a lot more pressure than just here, okay? So I want to reach, then I make my frame. Both my feet are going to move me away. I'm going to shrimp crawl once, twice, whatever it takes to throw them, to move my body out of the way so she has somewhere to go. So now, once I've got my body out of the way and she has somewhere to fall, I bring my legs up like this. Okay, the backside leg is going to come up on top, and I'm going to push her down. If she lets go right here, I can just push her in between, push her neck in between my knees, cross my feet, and then I stretch my legs for a chokehold here. Okay, now if she hangs on and she falls down, you can also just swing your legs for momentum. Okay, now let's turn this direction so everybody can see. All right, so now once I'm up on top, my main objective is to stay on top. I don't need to rush to get my head out. But why would they hold on to my head? Well, probably one, because they're afraid. They don't want me to sit up and punch them, and this is all they have at this point. They're on the bottom, and they may try to roll you. So you have to keep your base. All right, now the next thing we're gonna do is clear some space so we can go to the modified mount, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna block her legs here. I grab her shoulder, I'm gonna open her up, okay? So that's gonna give me some space to clear the legs. My foot goes here in her hip. Okay, now I'm gonna make that same frame again, and I'm coming over top of the arm. Okay, I don't wanna be underneath, because if I have to catch my base, this arm will get in the way. So I wanna stay here, my knee is right behind her head. Okay, my heel is right here in her hip. Okay, so my weight is sitting back on this heel. Now I'm gonna make a frame. I drive my weight in here and grind until they let go. I wrap the shoulder, this hand goes to the floor. Now I'm going to lean forward, I'm going to pass the leg over the head. We're going to sit back for the arm lock here, okay? Now, you don't have to take the arm lock. Let's move this direction a bit, okay? If I get to this point, let's turn this way just a bit, there we go, okay? If I get here, and even if I'm just in the mounted position and she reaches up and wrap my neck, I want to modify the mount, okay? Knee slides, my hips back. Now I make my frame. If I just want to keep them out and not go for an arm lock, I drive. You see I'm grinding it down like this. In between, the spot is right between the shoulder and the neck. And my angle of pressure is this way, not this way. I'll get rolled. So if I just want to maintain the mount, once I break the grip, I use my head to bring this arm back to the floor and I can hook her head here. Okay, so we can come right back to the mount position. All right, so that's the first variation. All right, now let's have you over on this side again. If I can't push her back, or maybe she's following with me, she's coming with me here. So this foot's back, she's got a wide base. Now I'm gonna switch, okay? I'm gonna bring this leg over top. Sometimes they're too strong here, I can't push them away, or they resist this position here. I bring the back leg here and hook inside with my heel, and my bottom foot is driving off the mat. Let's spin this direction so everybody can see what my foot is doing. I'm pushing off the floor here, and I'm hooking here. I'm gonna drive like this. So now my hips come up, my hand can come out. Now if she just stays there and kind of rolls, I'm gonna walk her back, and now we're in the same position we were before, okay? Now, if there's some resistance and she doesn't roll all the way, I'm gonna come up and I'm gonna put all my weight into her shoulder. So I come here, I'm gonna drive up. Now this bottom arm can come out, post, back leg up. I'm gonna drive my weight. I turn my arm like this, I drive all my weight in here to break the grip. Now my head can come out, and I can hold her here in this position. Okay, so all of my weight was on that shoulder, like this, okay? Now, if neither one of those are available, if I'm here and I start to move and she's balling up here like this, she's resisting all that, she doesn't have her base back here. Okay, so I'm gonna shrimp crawl again. I'm gonna hold this shoulder this time, here, okay? And now I can either come up to my knees first and then pull her back, or quite simply, I just move my body out of the way and I swing my legs out for momentum to come up. And then the process is the same. I'll block the legs, pull her open, go to the modified mount, just like we did before, okay? But the main thing there is no rush. Don't rush to get out of the headlock. Don't try to pull your neck free. You're gonna strain your neck muscles. What you wanna do is get to the best position you can, make it uncomfortable for them to hold on, okay? And then take what they give you after that point, okay? Now, one more variation. If they let go at any point to punch, okay? So if I'm here like this and she lets go, right away I have to, I'm blocking here and here. This hand should be on this side anyway, if I'm able to. If it's down like this, that's a problem, okay? Right? But if I can get my frame here, this is better. So anytime we're here, let's say I've got my frame and I notice she lets go to punch, okay? This is a problem, but very, very common. So what I wanna do is immediately, as soon as they let go, is I'm going to bridge here, okay? So I'm blocking here, she goes to throw the punch, I bridge. Now my arm comes out, and we can kind of go through that whole process we did in the last variation, all right? The good thing about that, if there is a good thing about them trying to punch you, is that they're not holding your head as tightly anymore. So when you make that bridge, you throw them off base a little bit, and then hopefully you can come up to your knees and pull your arm free. If they retract, then you can push them back again, bring the leg over the head, okay? So give those variations a try. Yeah, we'll see you soon.